why this is
You remember her
going in
name
and
who
out. I
opened
guess because
for
we
her?
went under the thing. Oh, something Hawthorne.
Is it Karen Corin?
I think it's Karen or Corin or something. Hawthorne. You know her. I didn't know who she was. Lenora knew who she was. I didn't know who she was. But she was good. What do you think about her? She has a different voice. She has a different voice.
To be 21, you can see there's an anointing.
I was
over her.
surprised that she was 21.
Yeah.
Because I normally, you don't, normally 21-year-olds, headlining for...
What did that mother used to say? That hippity-hoppity music.
Yeah, they usually doing hippity-hoppity music. Hippity-hoppity. But, so for her to be 21 and opening for Kirk Franklin, that was really good.
She says she has a song that she's written for that next movie that's...
The people who did The War Room have another movie coming out.
Tony Evans' daughter.
Mm-hmm.
She's going to be in this movie as well. And they did the War Room, was it?
They did, yeah. I guess I didn't see The War Room either, but
yeah,
apparently that was.
Mama, we saw it.
So apparently, she did the music for that. She was good. What do you think about the comedian?
He was cool. He was. Okay.
He's my Facebook friend, so we
didn't know that.
Yeah. So what did y'all think about him?
I thought it was good.
He was okay.
Oh,
he had moments.
Was okay.
He had moments. There was moments where he kind of like beat a dead horse.
Okay.
But it was some moments where he was funny.
Okay.
Because Christian humor, church.
Right. It wasn't really Christian humor, was it, or just clean?
Yeah, clean.
Clean humor.
And a few church stuff here and there.
And you can always get away with church humor. Because everybody gonna laugh when you do church humor.
Right.
And then he lifted up his shirt. He's heavy set. And he lifted up his shirt and showed his stomach. And my mother was like, he needs to put his shirt down. That's not.
That's right.
But that was good. That was good. Okay, so now we're at Kirk Franklin. So what do you think about Kirk Franklin? Had like a billion songs, y'all.
Oh God.
He had so many songs. We left early, actually.
Yeah.
I told Lenore it's at least 10 songs that he's probably singing now.
We didn't get to hear
that we left.
We didn't get to hear the love song. I don't want to love nobody but you.
I thought they played that.
I don't want to love nobody but you.
Okay.
I don't want to love nobody but you.
She's still singing, y'all.
That's the song I wanted to hear as well, because that was the whole theme of the concert was love.
I'm sure that's probably one of the last songs then that he sang.
Probably.
But we left because we tried to beat the crowd because we have my mom, and I'm like, I'm not trying to get be stuck in traffic with all these people and her pushing her in a wheelchair. And, So we left early, but I'm sure he did. He probably did Revolution too, probably.
No, he did.
Do you want a Revolution?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't even know that. Oh.
He did medleys.
Yeah.
He did like a medley of things, and then he'll go into something like totally new to transition him into the next song. So that was very much happening that tonight.
I think you don't realize how many songs Kirk Franklin has until you actually sit in his concert, and you're like, man, you're right, he did that song too.
A lot of the artists are doing medleys of their songs, which is, I noticed they do even on the award shows. They'll do little bits of all of their music.
Right.
I noticed that because the last concert we were at with Hezekiah and Fred Hammond and Clark, Karen Clark, they did medleys and little bits of all their songs.
But I think Kirk Franklin got more songs than them.
No, not Hezekiah.
I think Kirk Franklin has more songs than Hezekiah Walker. Sorry.
I don't think so.
Or at least more songs I know. I could not sit through a Hezekiah Walker concert.
They both.
Let me tell you. So we're going to argue right here. I could not. My mom says to vote. I can tell you right now. Y'all can chime in on the comments. I could not sit through a Hezekiah Walker concert and name 20 or 30 songs.
Yeah, you
I can sit through a Kirk Franklin concert and name 20 and 30 songs.
Well, I don't know as far as you listen.
So let's go ahead now.
That's unfair because me and Mama.
Okay, so name 20.
Mama and I
20,
knew.
Name
I'm not
20
going to name 20 because it wasn't 20.
She
He
can't
said,
name 20.
Kim, he didn't do 20 tonight. That's not fair. Kirk Franklin, you're not going to name 20?
I can name 20 songs.
No, you're not going to name 20. No, not now. And he didn't do 20 songs that you all knew. He did a lot of songs you didn't know. He did at least 5 songs.
He did a lot of songs
from his new album that we didn't know.
He did a lot of songs that we didn't know.
He did a lot of old stuff as well. But he, just like the Hezekiah concert Mama went to, every Hezekiah song we knew. So,
and that was about what, 5 songs?
No, Hezekiah.
I want y'all.
Every year,
Those
Hezekiah
of you,
comes out with a
those
hit,
of you who know gospel music, I want y'all to chime in on the comment section. Who has more songs that everybody knows? Not more songs, because Hezekiah might have more songs because he's been in the business longer. But who has more songs that everybody knows? Hezekiah Walker or Kirk Franklin? I'm going to bet Kirk Franklin, because Kirk Franklin is known by everybody. Hezekiah Walker is not.
We're not talking about them being known.
No,
That's
more
not
songs.
fair.
More songs.
But you saying as far as the three of us in this car.
No, I'm saying people, not just the three of us in the car, because I don't know that many Hezekiah Walker songs.
People. That's what I'm saying.
Well, the three of us in this car.
You talking about church folks know Hezekiah songs because they sing them all.
I'm a person who is a Christian, and I don't know a lot of Hezekiah Walker songs.
The reason why I say Hezekiah, because a lot of y'all who go to church, Hezekiah does a lot of choir songs. Kirk Franklin's old songs was choir. His old school stuff, where he had Tamla and all of them, when he had the family, that was a lot of choir stuff. Silver and gold. That's what, 20, 50 years ago.
It's still a song.
No, I'm saying Hezekiah has every day thing is to our God. Most of Hezekiah.
Thank you, Brenda. Brenda voted Kirk. Anybody else?
Most of Hezekiah's songs is done by choir, so a lot of people know Hezekiah's songs because they sing them.
I'm asking her to give us some choir Hezekiah Walker songs. She ain't named none yet, y'all.
Oh well.
That she tried. That show you Lenora like to argue, y'all, and she don't have no substance to her argument.
Throw me under the bus.
Well, because I'm saying name some Hezekiah. Name some Hezekiah Walker songs.
Say that.
All right.
I'm done.
So that's why I'm telling y'all, Kirk Franklin, y'all, has more songs that everybody knows. But because Lenora
I know all of
Kirk
Franklin's songs because I got all his CDs.
Right.
So yeah.
You know all you have Kirk songs too.
I have all of Kirk Franklin's CDs.
Right.
Yeah, I don't have all of Hezekiah's CDs, no.
Okay.
But I know most of his songs because of the choirs singing them. Most of the choirs that I they don't do a lot of Kirk Franklin music. Kirk Franklin's music is contemporary. So a lot of the choirs, unless your young groups do a lot of his stuff, a lot of these choirs, like these Baptist churches and Pentecostal, they don't do a lot of Kirk Franklin music. They do his old school music.
But they do Hezekiah Walker?
Yes, Hezekiah. In fact, Oprah Winfrey had one of his songs on her show. The one about praying for me.
I didn't say he didn't have songs.
I'm saying most of his songs is known and they're singing choir-wise. You pray for me, I love you, I need you to survive. There's a lot of songs that Hezekiah does that people probably don't even know that's him.
Well, what I'm gonna do is,
but
because
we'll count the hits.
That's what we're gonna do. I'm going to go through their repertoire, and I'm going to look at because facts don't lie. Facts are the truth. We can both have an opinion, but facts is facts. So when I Google, I'm gonna look up Hezekiah Walker songs, and I'm gonna look up Kirk Franklin songs. And I will look to see, I will name how many Kirk Franklin songs I know and how many Hezekiah Walker songs I know. Please believe I already know the answer. It's going to be Kirk Franklin.
Here's the fairness of this.
Okay.
You can't just go by how many songs you know. You got to go by how many songs has been played on the radio that is known.
I will Google.
If you get his CD and listen to it like with Fred Hammond, we'll know all the songs on Fred Hammond, but they only may play one or two from that CD on the radio.
Now everybody,
so we gotta go by the radio.
Everybody remembers my original conversation was who has more songs that
more known songs
everybody
on the radio.
knows. Remember I said that. Remember that was the original I said that now she talking about side B's and stuff that they made people don't know the hits. The original conversation was who has more songs that everybody knows. And so my answer is Kirk Franklin, and Lenore's answer is Hezekiah Walker. So we're going to Google, and you guys chime in too, and let us know what you think. Who has more songs that everybody knows, Kirk Franklin or Hezekiah Walker? I still say Kirk Franklin because it's choir, contemporary, and even played on regular radio like WGCI. So I still say he's even more known than Hezekiah Walker.
We're not going by
but
that.
I'd say he has more songs.
You can't say more known. Yes, he's more known.
Let the people pick it up.
Yeah.
Right.
I don't want to.
So
in fact, we need to make clear what.
All right, here, y'all. Lenore gonna make clear. What's clear, Lenore?
No, we need to make clear what we're, as far as our differences on what we're saying, because when you keep adding things like more known.
I'm not gonna add.
Everybody knows.
All right.
Kirk Franklin is more known.
I'm not gonna add.
Especially with Sunday's Best. Come on now.
All right, I'm not gonna add.
Gosh.
Who has more
secular
songs?
world knows him more so. Yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to say who has more songs that everybody knows. I'm going to make it real simple. I'm not going to add on nothing. I'm not going to say who's more well-known, who's all of that. I'm just going to say who has more songs. If you walk up to the average person and ask them to name Kirk Franklin songs, and then you ask them to name Hezekiah Walker songs, who do you think they would name more songs for? I personally think it's Kirk Franklin. Lenore thinks that it's Hezekiah Walker. So we will see, because I actually think I went to a Hezekiah Walker concert, and I don't think I knew that many songs when I was sitting in the audience.
Ever been to Hezekiah
I think
Walker?
I have.
Not with us. Not the recent one me and Mama went to with it was Israel.
Mm-hmm.
It was Fred Hammond, Karen Clark, Regina.
And that should tell you right there. Now, I'm not gonna say anything, but she just said there was a Hezekiah Walker concert, right? She named about 6 other people on that bill with him. There was no other people on the bill with Kirk Franklin. He don't need 18 people on the bill with him to do a concert, because he has more songs that everybody knows. Bingo! Thank you. Did I just win? You just told me I won. You just said Hezekiah Walker had a concert with 6 other people. Did you not?
I don't know who you talking to.
Whoever listening at 11 o'clock at night.
I'm saying, are you talking to me or them?
And I'm saying Kirk Franklin had a concert, and he didn't have Fred Hammond and Don McClurkin and Israel, and he didn't have to have 20 other people with him.
Okay.
He did a concert by himself. That's like somebody saying who has more songs that everybody know, the Silvers or the Jackson 5.
No, you would say Michael Jackson.
But the Silvers
Prince.
couldn't have a concert by this. Now, Prince and Michael Jackson is that's a whole nother discussion. That's a whole nother. We ain't gonna even go into that discussion.
Okay.
Because y'all know I'm a Michael Jackson fan, so, I'm gonna do that. But anyway, so.
Okay.
Wait a minute. So do they have to look up, or are you saying that you was wrong?
You probably are right, because I know there are probably more hits that Kirk Franklin has out because of old school stuff. That's the thing that helps him. Because he even said it in his concert tonight. He said, who was with me with day one when I was wearing the S curl? And when he played the song, I went, oh man, I remember.
Oh,
that.
and you was like, oh, I forgot that was Kirk Franklin. Yep. And you was like, oh, that was Kirk Franklin
that
too.
was Kirk Franklin.
That's what. See.
So okay.
What? Hold up. What? What's the answer?
Probably Kirk Franklin has more hits that people will know of.
Now that took my sister all but how long we been on here? 20
Going back
minutes?
to what I said before, not more songs that choir sing, because Hezekiah is choir. So that's what.
But I didn't say choir.
I'm saying that would be the thing that I feel I would win on with the whole debate, because Kirk Franklin's songs are not all choir stuff.
Exactly. Now that I agree with.
So that's what I really.
That I agree with. But my original thing was,
a lot of your churches, they sing Hezekiah songs, Israel Holden songs.
See, she always got to throw people when she throw in Hezekiah Walker.
No,
she got to add other
people
names.
I'm saying a lot of these churches and full gospel ministries, Pentecostal church, Baptist churches, like the little boy even on the news, the song that he was in the trunk when he was kidnapped. It was a Hezekiah Walker song.
She bringing in. She bringing in a boy kidnapped. It was a boy that was kidnapped, and Lord, he was dying. And he didn't sing Kirk Franklin. He sung Hezekiah Walker when he was dying. He didn't sing Stump. He didn't sing
Smile when you know smile. That boy sang Hezekiah Walker.
Now she going into to Who More Anointed. That's a whole nother. Now she had known there was a man that was locked in the woods.
Say Hezekiah Walker song, and that boy,
he didn't sing Stump. He sung a Hezekiah Walker song.
Every praise is to our God. Every word of worship with one accord.
I didn't say who had more praise and worship songs.
I didn't say that either. I'm just saying that little boy, that just let you know right there. But yeah, you won as far as the number of hits. You're
who
right.
has more songs that everybody knows?
But I'm gonna go home and I'm gonna count, because I do like to know the numbers. Even if Kirk won like 50 hits or 30 hits or whatever, I still like to know in all, as far as the knowledge of Hezekiah, how many hits have been out there. See, every time he comes out with something, it's a hit. Every time Hezekiah comes out with a song, the choirs are singing, everybody and their mama's singing it. So that's why I'm thinking, oh, he has a lot of hits. But yeah, you're right, Kirk can come out with, he does a lot of collaboration too with people.
Yeah.
You know, when he did that song with OG, the Gospel Gangsters. Yeah. He does things with
Rance
people.
Allen.
Yeah, so that makes him also out there. You're right. So yeah, for that purpose, yeah, because they did the Rance Allen song tonight too.
Yep.
Yeah, you're right. So, okay, so you won.
Yes, my sister.
Lord have
Jesus.
mercy. But what songs are more anointed?
That's a whole. Now, if you want to talk about who more anointed, I'm not pitching either one of them.
We're not judging.
I'm not judging, but I'm saying I wouldn't call either one of them.
What songs take you to the throne?
I'm saying if you want to go into that, I'm not.
That's a whole different discussion.
Neither one of them is. I would call neither one of them.
No, probably. I mean,
I'm gonna call Donnie McClurkin
or Israel Houghton or
I'm gonna call. Now I'm gonna tell you who I'm gonna call. I would call CeCe Winans
to take you to the throne.
If you're talking about somebody that's anointed. See, now that's a whole nother, you talking about a whole nother conversation. I wouldn't call Kirk Franklin.
Yeah. You call him for if you want to have a praise party.
Yeah, I call Kirk Franklin if you want to dance and y'all just want to, have a good time in God.
Okay.
But nah, not to break every chain.
Okay.
Neither one of them. I wouldn't call Hezekiah Walker either.
Well, I don't know.
I'm sorry, y'all.
I like some of his music.
I like his music, but I'm just saying.
I mean, there's some songs that I would probably, can meditate on and just have a praise day with God.
You could have a praise day with God with "Imagine Me" by Kirk Franklin.
No.
None of his Kirk Franklin songs.
I mean, not those songs.
Any of them?
I mean, his songs are very positive and speaks into your, speaks to you and encourages you and reminds you of the Word of God. But a song, what artist do we go to if we want to just lay out before God and just go to His throne?
CeCe Winans.
Well, CeCe definitely number one. Yeah.
Who else?
Some people would say Yolanda Adams.
Yeah,
and
Donnie McClurkin. Yeah. Who else?
They sing songs that just take you there to the altar. Just lay out before God. Tamala, yep. So, oh well. But you won the argument. The debate, I should say.
My sister, y'all. But anyway, he had at least 20, 30 songs. We were so tired. I was like, okay, it's time to go. And he still had at least about 5 or 6 songs that I know personally that he hadn't even sung yet. Yeah. So he could have gone on all night, and he even said that he was like, "Y'all want me to keep going?"
You know what? No. In all fairness, he didn't do all the songs. Like he did the blood. I know
he did some old time,
he did old spiritual.
Yeah,
songs.
Old spirituals.
He didn't do every song that's from his CD. No. He did, what some artists do, where they'll just go and sing, "I know it was the blood," songs that we all know.
Amazing Grace.
So he went off into that type of song.
But it was good. Would you suggest anybody go to the concert?
Say what?
Would you suggest people go to the concert?
To Kirk Franklin's concert?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a good concert. A lot of young folks.
I would go, and I
normally
don't go to gospel concerts. So I think I enjoyed it.
You would be the one to ask, because I pretty much enjoy any gospel concert.
Yeah, that's true. Lenora, she would go to any gospel concert.
That's the genre that I
I'm not really, I wouldn't really go to most gospel concerts, but this one I enjoy because I know most of the songs.
Okay.
So most gospel concerts I wouldn't go to, or like I told Lenore, they'll have 16 people on the stage. So it's like you really not really going to see. You might have to sit through some people that you don't really like, just so you can see the person that you really want to come see. So it was good. I think. What do you think about his background vocals?
I told Kim, I said, most of the time when I'm in concert with other artists, you always hear the struggle with the music being louder than the vocals. And the vocals, you hardly don't hear them. Even when you hear award shows, when the music, the singers are on stage, and you're like, I can't hear their background singers. The music is tonight. His balance of his background singing and the musicians was perfect.
He had really good background.
Very good background. And you can hear them. You can hear their notes. You can hear their blend, and the music wasn't overbearing them. And then when Kirk went to the piano and just did the piano by itself, you really can hear that sound. He had some good singers.
Yeah, the singers were very good.
They were together. Yeah,
you could tell that he really trained his singers. Who are they? They're not part of anybody that. Don't he usually have a group he sing with?
It may be his group. It may be who he normally sings with. Versus finding somebody in Chicago, because they look like they with him. They look like that's his group.
They were really good.
Not like he just pulled a group from Chicago and said, "Hey, I'm gonna need some backup singers while I'm in town."
They sound like they sing together.
Yeah.
They sound. You could tell when a group sings together because they have a good blend. They have and I'm tough on. If y'all know anything about me, I'm tough on singers. I'm tough on background vocals. Maybe because we grew up with music. So when people tell me, "Oh, you got to hear such and such," and then I listen to them, and I'm like, it's okay. Mm-hmm. I've heard that voice about 100 times in the black community. So unless you bring something special for me, you're not gonna really get me to turn my head and go, wow. And I thought they were good. They were enough for me to go, wow.
Mm-hmm.
They were good.
And he's a good performer anyway. An artist. Audience participation.
Yeah,
was a big thing, and the audience sang everything.
He was funny.
He'll play like four keys,
and then the audience will start singing, and he'll
away what song it was.
And then he'll stop and playing and go, okay, so y'all just don't want my singers up here singing.
Y'all just you can leave. We singing in the audience,
right? And he was trying to direct the audience, and the people wasn't following the instructions. He was funny. Yeah. So it was a good concert.
Always been in life.
So I don't know how long he's going to be here. How long is he going to be here?
I think it's just tonight.
Oh, but if you have a chance to see Kirk Franklin, if you haven't seen Kirk Franklin in concert, I would suggest you go and see him, because I think he's good, and he can hold a concert by himself because he has so many songs. So, all right, y'all, that was like a long-winded review, and then we went into a whole nother discussion on who has more hits, Kirk Franklin or Hezekiah Walker, back to talking about vocals. I don't even know where we ended up with, but that was our review on Kirk Franklin's concert. All right, that was another Woods Report.